Abeer, it's really nice to meet you. Welcoming you here in this very quick interview regarding your PhD progression. I really want to congratulate you on your progression. Please, can you tell me about your overall journey before joining IFG Pre-PhD program?
Actually, before joining the PhD in IFG, I submit, and I'm working alone, and I made a proposal, and I get in contact with many universities. To be honest, I get contact with 2 universities, and I get refusal, and those were in Australia. So first time when I get refused, I said maybe this is something related to the supervisor because they changed it. He moved to another university. And then I said, I will not make any change to the proposal. And then I have a second chance to submit. And when I submit for another university, the supervisor was awesome. But the proposal, I think they returned back to me and they said nothing, but we don't, the proposal need to work more on the proposal, and then you can resubmit. And then I dropped it there. Maybe this was in 2017, and I said, "Khalas, I don't need to do it again." And then after 2 years, I feel that there's instability in my work, and my passion is to carry on with the PhD. And then during the pandemic, I was searching, and I found the IFG, and it was really awesome to have something to be prepared. Because I said I have no chance in Australian university, so I'll move to the UK's university. So I found your website. It is really interesting website. It's easy to navigate and it's really helpful. You are the one who talked to you first.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, and you were facilitate everything, and everything, it just went very smooth. And I started the journey with IFG on the summer of the 2020.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's almost a year now. So when you started your course, there was like a midst of pandemic when the cases were super high. The world was turbulating, not knowing what's going to be next, basically, because autumn was approaching. Everybody was scared, right? So we moved everything online. And as the course work is quite heavy. It's not an easy work to do, and it's quite complicated. There are a lot of things to be done. And how was your overall academic journey with IFG? Because how with the professors, how they worked with you, how easy enough was the system for you to move on?
Actually, the system, the IFG picked, I'm exposed to many online systems because the move is done for the pandemic. I am a teacher and I am teaching university. So we all moved to the online, and it was all for us a new experience. But with the system I found in IFG, it was easy to navigate. I was not, experience any difficulties to connect. To be honest, it was really easy to navigate. The professor, Dr. Charlie, he was super supportive to me up till now. I have his support always. I return back to him. If I want to change something in the proposal, can you please help me with that one? Even with the requirement, after we are done with the proposal, the requirement we received from many universities we applied for, he was there to help me and to work with me as we are progressing. So I really recommend IFG, although you as a student, you need to work hard, to be honest. It is, you cannot just, I am a student and I will have all of those, it will be ready. Without your inputs, you cannot make it.
Yes, you're certainly correct on it. So amazing. Thank you for your feedback. And just can you tell more about your current progression, how you reached there? Because you have applied for quite a number of the universities and finally secured a really good one. And just can you share your experience overall as a pre-PhD student applying to the UK universities for PhD programs?
I'll tell you, when I worked with Michael, and we have a list that he will approach those universities in the UK. And to be honest, we were, in support with each other that I want the best universities in computer science and in engineering. As you know, that I am a bachelor degree in computer and a master in engineering. So I need the PhD to be combined. So This is for the equivalency purposes. It will be much, much better. So I worked with Michael. He is super helpful. And we just have a list. And he's told me, Abeer, I will prepare for you the email because I know how to approach those universities and I have relationship with them. So I will have those 1 week to just share what are the updates we received from the universities and then move forward. Now, the first universities I applied for was the UCL, and that UCL, they asked me about to shrink the proposal to 1,000 words, and then I worked on that one, and they asked another document and paper, and I work with Charlie and Michael to make that done. But when they returned back to me, they said, unfortunately, to lose you as a candidate, your proposal is really, it is well-written proposal, but unfortunately, you don't have a supervisor in your area.
Wow. Okay. So you almost got there just because you didn't have a supervisor, right? Okay.
Again, Symbat.
Okay. So you almost reached it, but they just couldn't offer you the correct supervisor, correct?
Yeah. And for at that time, it was pandemic, and not all of the universities knows how they will progress further, because a lot of rules are been changing, and they are not. Maybe there is some regulation that at the moment we cannot accept international students, and maybe this is the case for the UK universities. And then I keep on trying, and you know me, Symbat. I will never giving up, because I need to have that dream to come true. And by the way, the offer I get from Belfast, first time they refused me. I get an initial with a supervisor, and he told me, I'm okay to supervise you. And then when he returned back with a co-supervisor, because they need to have a main supervisor and a co-supervisors. And he told me that I cannot supervise you. And I said, Khalas, I will just do it as an online application. And I got the support and the reference letter from Michael and Charlie. They are in full support of me. And then suddenly I returned back with another, he's Irish, by the way, the supervisor, and he got really interested in my proposal. And he told me that you have those projects to select which you want to work on. And from the first interview, he told me, Abeer, I'm totally convinced with your proposal. And when I met you, he just gave me the offer from the first meeting.
I'm so happy to hear it.
Thank you.
I just want to point out that PhD is all about the hard work. I haven't used the word luck, because Abeer has been super persistent. She never gave up. She was trying over and over again. Even with the Belfast, you didn't step down and you tried again. And you were actually, how I can say, I'm really happy for that. And even Michael has been sharing his feedback that you were one of the brightest students that he had in his program.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's really amazing to have you in the program, and now seeing your progression for such a nice university. And really pleased to hear back that IFG has been all on during your journey. Really, thank you for that, Abeer. And can you just share a couple of the words for the future PhD students, pre-PhD students, with just a student advice from your side?
As a student advice from my side, it's not enough if you are, having that foundation PhD, and they are rarely, by the way, in the United Arab Emirates. You are ending up searching a lot to find such a center like your center to have the foundation, or to get prepared for the PhD, or to find your proposal. So I think you are the only center that you are offering such a foundation for the PhD. So as an advice from, let's say, I am a PhD student now, I can tell this. So you need to work hard. It's not enough, because this is your interest. This is your research. And although that the Dr. Charlie and other professor on the IFG, they are super helpful. But again, you have to tailor your own interest, and they will find it for you. They will lead you that this can be done. They can speak the UK's language, and they can help you through if they have something written and you work really hard with that one. It's not enough to be, away or to I will attend this lecture, but the other lecture I will not. It won't work. You need to work hard.
Okay, really appreciate your time and your advices, and wish you all the best of luck, and hope to hear even better news sometime soon. Thank you, Abeer.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Symbat. Thank you.